Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tales from the Fandom, the podcast that brings a special guest out of the multiverse and straight to you. Today's episode is brought to you by In the Reads. In the Reads provides beautiful, affordable artwork of the vibrant worlds found within your favorite books, TV, and films. From all wood bookmarks featuring illustrations and quotes from such fandoms as Star Wars, The Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, Outlanders, and more, to fantasy and real-life maps drawn in the style of Tolkien. Go to inthereads.com and check out what is available. Like something? Use code TALES10 at checkout to get 10% off your order. A link will be in the show notes along with the code. And now, let's get to the episode. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the latest episode of Tales from the Fandom. I am David, your host, and today I have, for the first time ever, a guest from Hong Kong. I am joined by Winola. You might know her on Instagram as WinolaMagical. Winola, how are you doing today?
I'm feeling good. How are you?
I am doing great. I'm so glad that we have mastered the time zones, and I got
Yes.
you in the morning and I'm up in my normal evening time. So it just works out. I love the 12-hour difference because it makes figuring out
Yes.
time zones a lot easier.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, Winola, we share a few people in common. I happened to stumble across your page because some gracious people had shared your work on their stories. And I was like, dang, your work is really cool. I love what you do. I love
Thank
the
you.
Disney bounds and the Marvel bounds and the reels and stories that you do. And if you're not following WinolaMagical, you need to go on Instagram right now and do that. Before we get started, you can pause the
Thank you.
podcast, go check out her work. But Winola, one of we've got two big fandoms that we're going to be talking about, which is Marvel and
Yes.
Disney, which
Yes.
with Disney owning Marvel, it's like one big happy family at this point.
Yes.
But how did you first get into Marvel? Like, what was your first experience or first exposure to Marvel?
Well, it's probably from my parents because now I'm just 17 years old, so probably I'm not like growing up with MCU properly, but I watched the first movie I have memory is Age of Ultron while my parents are playing it on the TV, and I was just sitting at the side and just somehow I focused the whole movie. And this is the moment where I start to fall head into MCU, and later on I'm just, chasing chasing movies by movies, and probably like these few years I'm like being addicted to it even more than my parents, and start to do Marvel bounds and share it on Instagram.
What was it about the Age of Ultron? Like, what was the thing that hooked you into like watching that movie when your parents had it on?
I think it's something about the uniqueness of the movie because when I was young, I watched a lot of Disney stuff. It's just about fantasy and princesses, it's the thing like that. However, Age of Ultron is a little scary and it's just so special. I don't know. I don't have like an exact memory about it, but I remember I just thought it's very cool.
Okay. Now, have you like watched all the Marvel stuff now? Is there stuff that you still haven't seen, like movies or TV shows? Or are you caught up? Are you like one of the people that is like die hard Marvel now?
I'm a die-hard Marvel now. I've like probably done the whole MCU marathon for like a few times now. Yeah, a few times the MCU marathon. And I didn't watch Agent of Shield because it's too much, and I don't feel like I have the necessity to catch it up because it's not canon. But I did watch Agent Carter.
Okay. I see, like I watched the first or two, I think like the first season,
Season.
maybe like second season of Agents of Shield, and then I stopped. And then I never watched Agent Carter, which is like blasphemy, and I really need to go back and watch it.
Absolutely.
Now with Marvel and the MCU as a whole, I mean there's a lot of movies, a lot of characters, and one of my favorite things to do on this podcast is ask you what your favorites are because it's so hard to do, especially when it comes to like movies and characters and narrowing them down. But do you have like a favorite movie or what your top 5 Marvel movies are?
My favorite movie. Oh God. It's hard because like when you love a character, you're biased the movie.
Hmm.
Do you understand?
Oh, I understand.
I actually like the the Avengers, the first one, and I like Captain America, the first Avenger, and
Hmm.
then I uh I like actually all the Avengers movie.
Okay. That's fair enough, especially because you get a lot of the characters from like if they have the individual movies, you get them into the like the Avengers movie and get like bits and pieces of them. And that's always fun
Mm-hmm.
to see how they interact.
And Ragnarok is really good.
Oh my goodness, yes, I am. We're recording this July 3rd/4th. So
Yes,
so
after tomorrow I will be watching Love and Thunder.
yes, I am so excited for that movie.
Me
So,
too.
you won't hear any spoilers here because we haven't seen it yet,
Yes.
folks.
Is it
But
July 8th there?
yeah, it's July 8th for us.
It's July 6th for us.
I'm a little bit jealous of that, but
Yeah, and I watched the morning section. So after tomorrow, this time I will be at the theater.
nice. Now with your favorite movies, of course, like I said,
Yes.
you know it's coming. The question that I'm going to ask.
Yes. Favorite
Who who
character.
who are some of your favorite characters in the Marvel universe?
I don't want to sound basic, but Loki and Wanda is some of my favorites. But like a lot of people is loving them, and I like to tell people my favorite Marvel character is Peggy Carter.
Okay. Now I want to start with Loki because when you had sent in the survey that I had sent out about like favorite characters and underrated characters, you had put Loki as an underrated character, and I was
Did
kind of
I? I
surprised.
think I put Peggy Carter as underrated character.
Oh, let me pull up your list here. Favorite or underrated? Okay, yep, you'd put Loki, but no Peggy Carter. But I think I know that you had started getting it like posting about Peggy Carter recently. Okay,
Yes.
so with
Anyway,
with
okay.
with, with Loki, like what draws you to Loki?
I'm gonna make it sounds appropriate. I feel like I actually like Loki because I didn't grow up with MCU, right? So I didn't experience the time where Thor is a thing. Like Thor just came out. I didn't experience that time. I watch it back. So I might be a little biased because like last year when Loki series came out, it's basically made him like a good guy, right? And
Mhm.
Infinity War, right? It's like really heartbreaking, and you simply just can't hate him from Infinity War, right? Like
Right.
I assure you, my brother, the sun will shine on us again. How can you hate him? And I just watched back the movies before, but I already have the concept of like he's such a sweet guy. So yeah, so it's a little difficult for me to have a phrase to simply think he's a villain.
Hmm.
And on the other side, I think he's quite sad, don't you think? Like
It
he
Yeah, it is. I mean, especially like his whole story that he's not even an Asgardian.
oh
He's,
god.
you know, an ice giant essentially being raised as
Hmm.
an Asgardian. And yeah, that's always something. And then with everything that he gets into, and he's just honestly at times like he's just trying to prove himself to Odin and his mom, and not just be like, oh yeah, there's Thor.
Hmm. Yeah, like even at the first movie, he said, "I never wanted the throne. I just want to be your equal." It's just really sad. Odin is the worst father.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and
imagine how powerful Odin, how powerful they will be together if Odin was a good father. Like Thor, Loki, and Hela, they would be just the greatest trio ever if Odin raised them right, but he didn't.
yeah, it's definitely sad on that, and it would be something to see them as like a team together. And I think you know with that the What If show where
Right.
like Loki is like ice giant
Frost
Loki
giant,
or frost
yes.
giant, yeah, and Thor, like Thor is hanging out with them and like they're buddies, and it's like, you know, that could have been something one day.
Yeah. I'm recalling my memory of watching what if for the first time. Is basically my face is like, what, the whole time. It's funny.
Yes, absolutely. And you said you also liked Wanda, right?
Yes, because you
Now,
said the first movie I follow ahead is Age of Ultron, right? So I have some
right.
special connection with Wanda Maximoff.
Yeah, absolutely. And Wanda is such a special character too. Like I remember when they announced WandaVision as a, you know, a TV series, and I was like, I didn't understand. I was like, you know, Vision's dead, and now we're getting a WandaVision show. I don't get it, but it made the character so wonderful with her like
Yes,
character and storyline and plot.
yes. With her like obsession of having a happy family, which makes sense later on in the Multiverse of Madness as well.
And see, I haven't seen Multiverse of Madness yet, but I've heard
Oh God.
I've heard different things about it. Like some people like it, and some people are kind of upset with how like Wanda is represented in the movie.
I'm glad you said it first because my speech later might give you some spoiler. I'm glad you said it first.
Oh, you can spoil away. It's okay because I've seen all the spoilers and
Oh, okay.
discussions and
Okay.
everything.
Why didn't you watch it? Too busy?
Uh we've been relatively careful with going to like the movie theater and stuff because we have younger
Oh,
kids.
right, right.
So it's just been I
It's on
was
Disney
waiting for.
Plus.
That's right, and it came out on Disney Plus while I was not able to watch. So I'm going to probably be watching
Okay.
it later tonight or tomorrow.
Great. Okay.
But yeah, I definitely heard different things about Wanda and her representation, and there were even people that were talking about like, well, why didn't the director talk to like the other director, the writer of WandaVision ahead of time to get like, you know, cues or plot points, or like, hey, maybe you should do this and not that.
Mm, yeah.
And then of course you mentioned Peggy Carter. uh what draws you to Peggy?
Wow. I'm glad you asked. First of all, I am a huge fan of the World War II and post World War II time period. It might sound really weird, despite the fact I'm a girl and I'm into history stuff, but I'm into that period because of the feminist movement at that time. It's fascinating, and I love how women are doing at that time, where at the World War II, men are outside fighting wars, and the country left behind women, and women are doing the work that men are used to do, such as building weapons and just doing a bunch of stuff, prove the world that women are capable of doing what men thinks men should be doing. And but after the World War is different already. It's like women didn't get credit and everything seems to back to normal, even though women proved their worth before. So that's the time where feminist movement starting to raise. And Peggy Carter is also from that period, right? And she's such a great representation of women at that time because she's a woman working in SSR in an army full of men. And you remember the first scenes when he came out, and a soldier actually like disrespect her.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she just, bit him and just, that was really cool. And I love to see women like that. And I always have a heart for fashion in the late 40s and 50s. And her series is basically like that. It just makes me fall in love even more. And yeah, and my love, like how did I become obsessed with her is because of Agent Carter, the series. Like a lot of people would think like, you didn't mind the spoiler, right? If I talk about
Oh no,
Agent
I don't.
Carter.
Yeah, I don't mind the spoilers.
Okay, so a lot of people would be like, what would Peggy be after Captain America died at that time? Like, let's say that we didn't know Cap is going back for her, like we didn't know that, but what is Carter's going to be when Captain's gone? And when Captain's gone, the war's over. Peggy seems to be worthless at the SSR at that point because the war is over. The SSR is like a war organization and no one is standing beside her. But
Mm-hmm.
in the series, she proves that she is just amazing. I'm not disrespecting man at all, but like he really did even better than the man in SSR in the series, which just makes me clasp my hands. I love seeing like, because a lot of people misunderstood feminists. Like there's many kinds of feminists, but Peggy Carter is representing the kind that I agree the most of because you see, Peggy didn't need a man. Like even when Captain is gone, she is able to do investigation and break cases. She is capable of doing things that men do. However, she still has a love interest. She still have like a romantic, happy life with Captain before. So it doesn't have a contrast. But a lot of people just misunderstood the concept of this sometimes. Feel like if feminist is doing all the stuff man is doing and acting like very strong, do they still need a man? Like having a man doesn't mean like women are going to be weak. Like it's romance works equally. Like it goes both ways. So yeah, Peggy Carter basically is just how I want to be. So that's why I love her so much.
I am. I've heard rumors. Always with the rumors that hopefully, maybe we will get like a Captain Carter
Yes, I heard that.
series, and I know that she shows up in Multiverse of Madness. So my fingers are crossed because I really loved seeing her in the What If, and it's like I would like more of that. Like
You would
I
be
would
so
love to explore that.
disappointed in Multiverse of Madness.
Oh,
I didn't know if
I've
you
heard.
know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
skipped
I
that
heard.
part. I fast forward that part when I watched it again on Disney Plus. I was like, Mom, fast forward.
I can understand the reasoning behind that because I heard that certain other characters also just were like waylaid real quick, and I was like, okay, I understand, but
However, I love Agent Carter a lot more than Captain Carter
okay,
because the fact that I said earlier, being like a woman being able to do something men is doing doesn't mean that they have to look like men.
right.
Yeah, but Captain Carter is basically like that. He's a shape of like a super soldier and doing things that super soldiers do, which doesn't matter if she's Peggy or not anymore at that point. The fact that I love Agent Carter is even though like all the men is kind of like underestimating her, but she still proves that she has the value. I love the fact about that. Like she's fighting in heels, like this is just amazing.
I
However,
could.
I don't know if you remember, there's the final line in the What If series, Steve Rogers said to Peggy, "The outside finally matches the inside."
Mm-hmm.
This is supposed to be some like motivation quote or something, but it actually, I don't feel comfortable with this quote at all.
Okay. I, I
Yeah.
I totally understand the reasoning behind why you prefer like Agent Carter over Captain Carter, and I can definitely appreciate it, and it's something where I wish more people had, and including me, because I know that I didn't watch it when it was
Mm-hmm.
airing, but it's like that kind of character in that setting is definitely something that they could have done a lot more with if they had just, kept at it even for a little bit longer.
Yes, absolutely.
And I will say,
And
oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And the something I like about Agent Carter is the TV show really shows that, I think it's quite reality. It shows the reality of how men and women were treated at that time. It's like it's very realistic in a realistic way. It's just unfair. It's just bad. Like it's really straightforward. Even like a man, I think it's a ship. It's the ship of the SSR. I don't remember the character, and he actually straight up said to Peggy, "You're a woman, and no man will ever treated you equally." Something like that.
Hmm.
It's just sad, you know. A lot of scenes is like men disrespecting women, and yeah, it just makes me realize like I live in a time here right now, but the situation. Okay, it's a sidetracked. Back to what it was. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's totally fine. I told you can go where you want to go with
I'm
these
going side.
conversations.
I'm going like I left Marvel already. I'm talking about history.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah,
okay.
go ahead.
It's all right. With with all the movies and shows that we still have coming out, like, we talked about Thor Love and Thunder is coming out just right around
Mm-hmm.
the corner. What else are you looking forward to in the future of Marvel, whether it's movies or the TV shows that they have announced already?
I'm very excited for Loki season 2 because the ending left me clueless. It's not like clueless. Like I know that a variant took over TV again. I don't know. I've like, because I'm clueless, so I've been like looking explanation online everywhere.
Hmm.
But yeah, it is very confusing, Loki series. But it was a great series, I would say. And I'm really looking forward for season 2. They are filming it this month, I think, and
Hmm.
I'm really looking forward. And just before I came into this podcast with you, I actually saw a news on Instagram, which is a Scarlet Witch movie, and I'm excited about it too.
Ooh, I have not heard about that yet.
Yes, that's a new one, and yeah, hopefully live action Captain Carter would be a thing because I love Haley Atwell so much. I would love to see her more. Yeah.
Now, just out of curiosity, let's say
Mm-hmm.
they came to you and they said, Winola,
Mm-hmm.
what character would you love to see like get their own TV show or get their own movie? Like what character would you be like, hey, they need a show or they need their own movie?
I'm honestly, I really want like a WandaVision like series based on Stephen Peggy. Like after Captain put back all the stones and Mjolnir, the hammer, he went back with Peggy, right? I want to
Hmm.
see the live like that. Like Steve, like I'm curious, like when Captain America was back in the past with Peggy, do they just what live a secret life till old? I don't think so, right? Because Peggy will not settle for just like a love life like that. She was still very young. That
Hmm.
scene in the end game when they are dancing. So Peggy will still be doing agent stuff, I think. But what is Captain going to do? Like, is Captain going to just sit at home and like, oh, I'm done saving the world. Now I'm gonna rest, or is he going to help Peggy with some things as well? Like, I'm just really curious to know because from the agent Carter, I actually know that there's still a lot of things going on after, even after like Hydra is gone at that moment.
Mhm.
Um, so there's still a lot of things going on in the MCU after Captain America: The First Avenger. So I would like to see like what is Steve and Peggy up to when Steve is back. So this is just my curiosity, but it might not spark many people interest because not much people ship Peggy and Steve, sadly. But yeah, this will be my things.
Oh, I appreciate that because that's something that's not ever really, talked about or brought up. And it's hard to like you said, it's hard to imagine after all that he's done that he's just gonna stay home and not do anything like at all to help people
Yes,
or be
right?
involved.
Right? Because he would never, like Steve Rogers would never, even though he's like, he wants to have a simple life now. I'm done saving the world. But if he saw some crimes or like some mysteries going on in the city, in the country, he would not just sit home. And as well as
Exactly.
Peggy would never too. Peggy would definitely help as well. So
Exactly. And that's
this is very
something.
interesting. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna send an email to Marvel. Just kidding.
You should do it and be like, I need this explained right now. I need a show. Give me a show. Give me a show where Steve Rogers is baking a pie and then has to stop because Agent Carter needs his help.
Oh god. Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Like, and he's got to take off the apron and be like, okay, let's go get fighting. But he can't show who he is, so he's got to put on a mask or something or a ski mask and do something different.
Yes, and also, do people know that he's Steve Rogers? Like, you see what I mean? Like, can he show his identity when he was back at that time? Or is he
Right?
going to like hide his identity forever till old? Just many question marks in my head, especially like when I'm so invested in this couple. I'm basically
Exactly.
I'm slipping on these questions. Like every night I ask myself, what is he doing?
What is Steve Rogers doing today in the past with Peggy?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, we're gonna switch off from Marvel now, and Marvel, if you're listening, you've got some great ideas for a TV show, at least one, if not more, and of course, more Agent Carter would be appreciated. Um, but we're gonna flip flop over to Disney,
Mm-hmm.
and Disney is a massive thing in its own right, movies and TV shows and all sorts of stuff, and how did you what was your first Disney memory? Like what's your first Disney experience that you can remember?
I don't know because I am in a Disney family. My mom is obsessed with Disney half as much as I do now. But yeah, she brought me into Disney. It's hard. Like it's hard to explain. Like when I was born, I probably listened to Disney music in my mommy's tummy already.
Right.
And when I was born, my outfits is straight up Disney from outfits bought from Disney Baby. Yeah, straight up goes like this. And my mom holds me to Disneyland when I was a baby. It's all start very long ago. Like it happens before I have a memory. The first memory, I don't know. I don't have. I'm Dory. I'm basically Dory. I don't remember anything. But yeah, I don't have my memory, but from what my mother told me, I'm obsessed with Mickey Mouse Clubhouse when I was young. I just binge watch it every day, day and night, and especially back at that time, Disney Plus isn't a thing,
Right.
so they actually buy me a lot of DVDs like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Little Einstein. I don't know if you know Little Einstein.
Yep, I
It
know
was my
that.
favorite back then too. Yeah. Little Einstein, they just bought a lot of DVDs to me, and I would just sit in front of the TV and just watch it. It's unhealthy, but it's fun.
That's okay if it's unhealthy. You learned and you got to enjoy stuff and get into things and discover all sorts of stuff with Disney.
Yeah, it all started with my mom.
So if we're gonna blame anyone for you being into Disney, we're taking it to your mom.
Yes.
Now, as far as like Disney, like let's Disney movies go. Let's
Mhm.
talk about that. Are you more of like Disney princesses, or are you more like not like the non-princess movies, or do you just love all of them?
I actually just love all of them. Yeah. But of course, I will have favorites too, least favorites. But I don't love a movie because it's princess. I love
Hmm.
the movie because of the plot. So it doesn't
Right.
matter is it princess or not to me.
Totally understand. I know some people like sometimes are like, you know what, the princess movies aren't for me, but I'll watch, certain other movie, like other animated movies, like, like Emperor's New Groove or
Yeah,
Atlantis, stuff like that.
yeah.
Um, do you have any favorite Disney movies?
One favorite Disney
No,
movies.
you don't have to pick just one. You can tell me many. You can tell me as many as you want for your favorites.
Honestly, I don't think I'm able to pick a favorite. It's not because like I have a lot of favorites. It's just that all of them is like some kind of memory to me. Like everything as a whole feels like home. So it's asking me to pick between me and my mom and my dad, this kind of feeling. It's just like you might not like them very much, honestly, but you can't pick a favorite. But I
Okay.
do really do I have a favorite? It's probably not I don't know if it's my favorite, but I love Frozen 2 very much.
What is it about Frozen 2 that makes you say that movie?
Because first of all, I've been through a phase where I'm obsessed with Frozen and then hate Frozen. Yes, because when Frozen came out, I was rather young actually. Probably like I don't know, but I was young, and that time I like princesses, right? But after that phrase, I don't know if you know, but for girls, we will been through a phase where we hate princesses.
Right.
It happens, and at the time, I just hate Frozen. I want to throw away everything Frozen that I have, and but all the way back to 2016, where Frozen 2 came out, I was just going to see it for fun. And then I love it. It just brings back all the memory when I was younger watching Frozen for the first time, and yeah, I cried so much in Frozen 2 as well. Yeah, and it's funny. It's not just I didn't cry just because it's sad. I didn't cry only because of the sad stuff. I cry when the character came out. It just my tears are starting to flow out. I don't even know why, but it's kind of like deja vu to me. Yeah, and at that time, 2016, I loved musical theater a lot, and the voice actors, they're all great musical theaters actors. And Dina Menzel, Christian Bale, and Grob and Josh Scott, they are they are like definitely my favorite people, favorite actors. And all of them in a movie, just listening to their voices makes me feel very happy. And the plots are great, like because the target audience of Frozen 2 are actually the teenagers that grow up from Frozen. So it's basically me. So the plot is a little more mature and a little quite dark for a Disney Frozen franchise, I would say.
Right.
And it captured my attention and I can relate to it a lot.
I will say, yeah, I like that they did grow with their audience with that movie, and
Mm-hmm.
I just have to say publicly that I love Princess Anna, now Queen Anna. She's one of my favorite princesses of like the new generation of princesses, and
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I dig her character. That's all. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes, that's great. I love Anna too. But my favorite character is Kristoff.
Oh, really? Why is Kristoff your favorite?
I don't know, like I just want to marry him.
That's
Okay, I'm
understandable.
kidding. But like, but like, I don't know if I would actually marry him if he's in like there's a man like him in real life. But from seeing all the prince in Disney movies, Disney princess movies, Kristoff is the first guy that actually show the romance in the normal way. Isn't just kiss one kiss then get married, you know.
Right.
And he's so sweet and loyal, and you know what? He's just everything I need to look for in a man. Like, he's gonna be there anytime I want. Especially he hits me so hard in Frozen 2, where Lost in the Wood isn't a lot of people favorites, but I love that song. It
Yeah,
just
that
shows that how Kristoff loves Tuana, and how he feel kind of lost when she's away, but he found a way anyway. And at the end of Frozen 2, when Anna's in danger, he just picked her up and said, "Where to?" And he didn't even ask a lot of questions. He just go for it. And
right.
he's just super warm and sweet. And yeah, this is great.
Yeah, that power ballad of his in Frozen 2 is definitely something to be seen, because like it came out
Have
of
you
nowhere.
have you listened to the outtakes, the song?
No, I have not.
I suggest you to go listen to Get This Right. Is an outtake song from Frozen 2, and it's a duet between Kristoff and Anna. I have no idea why they cut it away. I'm hopefully because they are going to have a short film like Frozen Ever, like Tangle Ever After. I'm hopefully they took it out because for a short films, but it's not likely to be happen because now it's like many years away already, and they still haven't announced anything. But yeah, that song's really good. It's about like Kristoff trying to propose to Anna, and he just had a lot of concern, and it's a very cute song. And yeah, it's a really great duet. It's unfair that Anna and Hans has a duet, but not with Kristoff. It's just unfair. But it has it, but it's an outtake, so it's still sad.
Oh, I'm definitely going to have to check it out
Listen
then,
to that.
because
Yeah, absolutely.
now in the great grand scheme of Disney, again, movies is one thing, characters is another. Favorite characters outside of the Frozen universe?
Mm. Favorite character outside the Frozen universe? That's weird. I can't came up anything at this moment right now.
Okay, that's okay. Um, if you were going to tell somebody to check out some movies, like Disney movies, like what would you recommend? What would you tell people to check out if they haven't seen?
I would actually recommend different people with different movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like if my friends love like princesses, I would of course ask her to go watch princesses movie. If my friends love like future stuff, like alien stuff, I might recommend him to watch like Tomorrowland or something like that. So I'm
Right.
gonna just fits different people to different films. Feels
Okay.
like that.
Now you have Disney Plus, and
Yes.
one of the wonderful things is that you have access to everything, like almost everything that's come out.
Almost everything.
And like what's been some of the stuff that you've been enjoying watching on Disney Plus?
It is my guilty pleasure. Because I have a little brother. He's like 5 years old, and he's watching like those little Disney Junior cartoon on Disney Plus,
Mm-hmm.
and I enjoy it. I have no idea why. I'm almost 18 years old, and I'm still enjoying those cartoons. It's my guilty pleasure.
Listen, my kids are like, they're getting to be teenagers now, and last week all they were watching was Peppa Pig, and they still go back to certain like kid shows and watch
That's
them,
so funny.
over and over again. It's like, why are you guys watching Peppa Pig so much? It's like, I don't know, I like it.
Yeah, my brother is watching Captain Jake's and the Neverland Pirates.
Yep.
And Mickey Mouse Club, Mickey and the Rose Eraser. It's not Mickey Mouse Clubhouse anymore. I feel old. But now Mickey has a new show called Mickey and the Roast Ranger, which makes a clubhouse an entire town and just expanding the Mickey empire. Yeah, I enjoy watching this show, and I love watching those decom back then.
Oh, the Disney original movies.
Yeah, Disney Channel original movie.
Yeah,
Descendants is my favorite.
That's right. I think you had posted about it on Instagram, and I was like, oh yeah, like
yes.
because my kids were into. They watched the first Descendants a lot, and then as they did like number 2 and number 3, they weren't as into them as the first one.
Oh, it's okay. But like Descendants, because I born in 2004, so I didn't experience a time where High School Musical is a blast. Like I still love High School Musical a lot, but I didn't experience a time where everyone is talking about High School Musical, and I just don't grow up with High School Musical. So of course I don't have such strong bond with High School Musicals, such as with Descendants. I still remember the first time seeing Descendants. Kids of Villains. This is just so new to me, and this is really, really exciting. And I just love them. Love the songs. The concept is amazing. I love it.
It is definitely something that I enjoyed watching more than I thought I would. Like the songs, the acting, the costume design. Like I loved all of it. It's so cool to watch and enjoy.
My mom too. Like my mom is not a decom fans. Like she didn't experience the time growing up with decom because her family is not a Disney family. But when I watch Descendants on TV, she is not interested at all. But when the first time she sit down and actually watch the first one with me, she actually asked, "Can we watch the second one later?" Like she's invested. Which is a good thing.
Now, just out of curiosity, for Descendants characters, do you have a favorite
Mal.
Descendant? Mal. Okay.
That was quick.
That's okay. Like I'm an Eevee. Like I like Eevee, and I like to see her growth in the series. Like
I actually like Eevee and Mal too. However, because my friend is Eevee, I don't know if you know that, but for girls, when we love some kind of shows, we like to see ourselves in different character, and we will just role play and stuff. So when I was like playing role play with my friends, I'm Mal and she's Eevee. So yeah, this is how it works. So I would say Mal.
Okay.
But I still love Eevee a lot, of course. How can you not love Eevee?
Exactly. And
I don't like Doug, though.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
I don't like Doug with Eevee.
Oh, no. I don't like that pairing at all.
Thank you.
I agree.
In Oregon, I'm sure that there will be a lot of guys. Why is Eevee settling for Doug? Like she has such a great taste in fashion, but she has such a terrible taste in men.
Yep. It is something to watch and be like shaking your head as you're watching it. It's like, why?
Yes, especially Descendant 3. One kiss sin. Do you remember when Eevee is trying to sing a song and to be like, oh, does he love me or does he love me not? I was like, girl, stop that.
Oh my goodness. Now, so on top of Disney, you mentioned to me, and through obviously like your Disneybounds and Marvelbounds, that you're like a Disney creator.
Yes.
What to you makes you, obviously, like I see it, but for people that are listening, what makes you a Disney creator?
Honestly, the first, like, how did I get into this community is it 3 years ago from the pandemic? Like, everything shut down and schools closed, the parks closed, everything's closed. And I was just doing Disneybounds in my home without even knowing Disneybounds is a thing.
Hmm.
This is very funny. Like, I didn't know Disneybounds exist at that time, but I just have the idea of matching my outfits like different Disney princesses. And this is how I got to start posting about Disneybounds on Instagram. And after the first few posts I did, and I met new friends on Instagram, like they are also doing the same thing as I do. And I learned about Disneybounds, and slowly later on, I met a lot of new friends, great people, and I just start doing it. Like my first intention of doing a Disney creative wasn't even on purpose, but it's just that the more I post, the more friends I got, and the more I know and I'm exposed to this community, and I start my journey now.
What do you enjoy most about doing like the Disney bounds and the Marvel bounds, like the different bounds that you do? What is your favorite thing about them?
My favorite thing about them is I love I love to meet character in bounds. This is like the best experience ever. Like they will it's the best when they can recognize you as well. This is
Hmm.
the most enjoyable thing to me. And what do I love about Disney Bounce is that it's just casual outfit, right? Like it's not like a costume, but when you wear it out, you feel happy. You just feel like, oh, I'm on it today, like that.
Yeah, it's something to look at. Like as you're listening to this episode, everyone that's listening, make sure you're on uh, Winola's Instagram, WinolaMagical, all one word, and just take a look as you're listening because I want to mention a few. Like your most recent one that you posted was meeting Loki at Hong Kong Disneyland, and your style is so unique but it just matches so well to the character. Like it's instantly like if I didn't like if let's say if you didn't have like the horns, it would still be
Okay,
something where I'd be like, okay, you know what? That's Loki. Like you nailed doing that bound.
thank you very much. That was very sweet, but that 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 look is kind of basic to me, honestly. Because I'm wearing like a graphic T-shirt which said Loki,
Right.
so it's too obvious, and yeah. But anyway,
Now, how do you like? Do you generally have the pieces in like your wardrobe where you're like, hey, this goes well with this character. I'm going to try it with this. Like, is there a lot of like experimentation before you like photograph it, or is it more of like you're just drawn to certain pieces and you're like, you know what, this and this go together for this character?
oh, it goes many ways. Sometimes because I have such a big wardrobe and it's very messy all the time, I just clean it up like yesterday. But while I'm cleaning it, I just found some fresh pieces from my closet. I was like, wait, this is giving some vibes. Like this is giving some certain characters vibes. I was like, can I actually do the bound? And I would just find pieces in my wardrobe. But if I couldn't find it, I would buy it.
Okay.
Yeah, like let's say I have a gray shirt for Princess Anna, but I'm missing a blue dress. I would go buy a blue dress. Yeah, I'm a shopaholic. This is another excuse for me to buy more clothes. Like, oh, I'm gonna need that. But I actually made really good use of clothing items too. I think because I can actually, for example, I buy the blue skirt for Anna Bound, and I can actually reuse that skirt to fit in a lot more different character later on. So I think it's good investment.
Absolutely. It's always good to have pieces where you can reuse them for different characters.
Yes. Tonight I'm actually going to post a video about that, like reusing items from Disney Bounds.
That's absolutely wonderful because that way you're not buying like multiple pieces or just having one thing for one person. It's more of a
Absolutely not.
yeah, you
Absolutely
can
not. Tonight I'll be posting that. You understand what I meant.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But can I just share some really happy news to you?
Of
Like
course.
recently I have 2 reel that hits over 300,000 views.
And what reels are those so that way people can take a look
Um,
for them?
the Buzz Lightyear one and the Peggy Carter one.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you very much. And the Peggy Carter outfit, I didn't even buy it on purpose. It was sitting in my closet for a very long time. I didn't know how to wear it because of the collar. The collar part is kind of weird to me. I bought that dress before I loved Peggy Carter, and I didn't know it was a thing. But I was like, wait, this is giving Peggy Carter. Let me try to pin the SSR pin on the collar and see how it looks. And it looks amazing. And now the dress from being abandoned to my favorite.
That's really awesome. And I love what you do when you share your reels. Because a lot of them are just really fun to watch, like your
Thank you.
interactions with like Gamora and
Characters.
Star-Lord, yeah,
Oh, yes.
and of course like Buzz, and like just seeing them is really fun. And I will admit the behind the scenes of your She-Hulk photo shoot where you run away at the end, that was, I loved that you shared that because it's just so authentic.
Stupid. Okay, authentic is
No,
a better word. Thank you. Yeah.
absolutely.
The Star-Lord and Gamora one is a core memory to me because usually when you meet and greet at Disney, 1 minute max, right?
Right.
However, that time we we occupy them for 3 minutes.
Oh my goodness, that's pretty good chunk of time.
Honestly, like because we were having fun and people outside watching were having fun as well. And there's a moment I was trying to leave, but Star-Lord just said, let me show you how to dance like Baby Groot. Like Starlord didn't let me to leave. Starlord didn't let me leave, and I was like, okay, let's go. Yeah,
Exactly. That's really cool.
yeah, that was great. Especially like when you're in Disneybounds, and I think it makes the character very happy too.
Oh, I absolutely, because it's something where I know that like the people, especially like the face characters, you can see
Mhm.
it more when they catch it, and like you see it in like their like the video, and you catch their like expression, even if it's just
Mhm.
for a moment, you're like, yeah, I got them. Like that's they're like, dang, that's really cool.
Yes, yes. There's something I want to say. I forgot. Never mind. Oh wait,
Which oh, go ahead.
I it's so weird and funny, but I enjoy speaking pickup lines to your character. That is so weird. Yeah, it's fun to catch their reaction. And I actually saved a really good Doctor Strange when I haven't shared it yet. But that was like, oh, I got you. That was really fun.
That's really, it's really something to watch what you create. Like when
Hmm.
you're there with your like in your Disney bound, do you have it planned? Are you like, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and this is what I'm going to say, or is it more just like however you react is what is being filmed?
For example, for the pickup lines, of course, I think it beforehand. But for the other like interaction, it really just goes with whatever the character is doing back, because it's hard to predict what the character is going to do. So I'm just go with it anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite like bound that you've done?
Oh, I don't know. A lot of them are so fun. Um, my favorite bound. You do mean like just Disney bound or
Yeah, Disney
or
bound,
meeting
Marvel bound,
characters?
whatever, like whatever outfit, like which is your favorite that you've done dressing up as like for a
Uh,
character?
honestly, Peggy Carter. Peggy Carter is my favorite. I can't wait to meet Steve Rogers in that outfit. I hope he would recognize me. I don't know. I hope he would.
I have it. I hope in my heart that he would recognize Peggy Carter. Like,
Yeah, because the bound is not very obvious, honestly. So hopefully he would recognize it. And I'm actually planning to get the actual costume for Halloween. Yeah.
Okay.
And he
Awesome.
will definitely recognize me. If he didn't recognize me, go back to be an icicle.
Now, I know you just mentioned the Peggy Carter costume in the future. What
Mhm.
other future like bounds are you planning? Do you have like anything like prepared or like in the
Yes.
like laid out?
Yes, after tomorrow is Love and Thunder Day, right? And I will be Thor. I will be
Awesome.
Thor. I will watch the movie in the morning and then go to the park in the afternoon and see if I caught Thor.
Awesome.
I
Awesome.
think he will be there, right? It's his movie day. If he's not there, I don't know. He better be there.
He better be there or else.
Or else I'm gonna smash the ground with my hammer.
That's right. That's right. Awesome. And I guess my last question is you know, what are your hopes for the future, like with your bounds and with like what you're doing on Instagram? What would you like to like see in the future, or what would you like to accomplish in the future?
Honestly, I started off just because of fun. However, now when I actually hit some milestone, having like over 300,000 views, it makes me feel like there's a possibility for me to actually grow on Instagram with my favorite things. But like now I'm still very young, so I'm not sure. I still need to go to university and go study. But I would actually love to, just grow more on Instagram and hopefully could make it like like a job kind of things.
Hmm.
But I don't think it's possible because despite on my location, like I'm in Hong Kong, actually some brand reaches to me and said they would love to send me products and something like that. But when they know that I'm in the Hong Kong, they just said, "Oh, we don't do international gifting."
Right.
This is it's like, oh god, this is really really sad. Like, yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully, that changes in the future, and
Hmm.
you're able to not only expand and grow, which you've been doing wonderful, and the work that you put out is like really fun to look at and watch and see.
Thank you.
So hopefully more people
Yes.
come to your page and get interested, and share your stories out, so that way
But I
more
think
people can check it out.
one of the main goal for me is just to meet more Disney friends with the
Hmm.
same interest. This is actually the best thing to do. Like, especially when I don't have much friends in Hong Kong at all
Hmm.
because they all think I'm weird. They, yeah, I don't have friends at school too because they think I'm weird. I'm too obsessed with like fake fantasy world in their words. When you have a platform on Instagram, a fandom, a community that is so positive and full of love, it just makes you feel like where it belong. Like imagine a girl in Hong Kong just doesn't have friends, being called freaking weirdo all the time, and all of a sudden the comment section is full of love. Like I love it. It's like, it's just really wonderful. And that's the thing I want to spread it out as well, like to encourage people that isn't doing too great in their own area and could find some love on Instagram. That would be amazing. Some people say social media is a toxic place, but I disagree. It really depends on what community you're coming from.
Oh, absolutely. And it's hard to imagine, you being told that in school, and it's disappointing to hear, but I'm glad that you found the community online
Hmm.
to.
But honestly, when like such as my reel go over 300,000 views, right, and there is some negative comments, it happens when it gets too much views. I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no avoiding negative comments at times. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah, it's
Haters
nice.
gonna hate. Haters gonna
Exactly.
hate. Yeah. Like,
Exactly.
yeah. So it doesn't really matter anymore. I just share one other interesting facts.
Of course.
Like Peggy Carter reel is also one of them that go viral in my opinion. Yeah, go viral in my opinion. And I love that how in the comment section, people are actually discussing about Steve and Peggy. This is amazing. Like, I don't get much people discuss about them. And in my comment section, there's actually people discussing about it, which is amazing. And there's people asking what is bounding, which means that my reel actually get to people that is not in the Disneybound community to watch it, and they question what is bounding. And yeah, they are just talking about Steve Burgess and Peggy having a war in my comment section. People saying Steve should be with Bucky. Like, people are upset that Steve left Bucky, and people said Peggy should not be with Steve.
Mhm.
You know, they're just having like discussion in the comment section, which I actually love to see about it.
Right. That's always something cool, is to be able to see like just, a respectful discussion in the comment section.
Yes, respectful is a good word.
Absolutely. Now, for people that have been listening to our conversation, Winola, and they want to find you on Instagram, I know I've mentioned it a few times, but I'll let you
Yes,
mention it
thank you.
now. Where can they find you?
Find me on Instagram through WinolaMagical. Winola spelled Winola. Weird thing, my parent did it. But yeah, and magical in one word. So thank you very much for listening to our conversation.
It has been my pleasure to have you as a guest tonight, and thank you so much.
Thank you. It's a great honor. Yeah.
Thank you for listening to Tales from the Fandom. Subscribe to us on iTunes or your podcast app of choice. Follow us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/talesfromthefandom to see photos, links, leave feedback, and check out upcoming guests. If you'd like to be a guest, email David at talesfromthefandom@gmail.com.